Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. In our last episode, we finished up the previous town and started a new one here in the Royal Woodlands, but just barely, because by the time we got through our tasks in the Citadel, we kind of didn't have a whole lot of time left. So we're going to jump in here and get started, basically just a bit into year one, starting with the first cornerstone. I think the best thing to do here would be to take the root delivery line. We're going to get plenty of plant fiber from the trees, so I think the root delivery line is the best choice, and it seemed like I got a little bit of support from that from the comments and chat and such. So let's go ahead and go with that. And then also orders. We have, this one is the tough one, because the exploration one is the easy one, but this one's a little bit more complicated, but it gives us people. Getting the extra stone and clay is a good thing, though. This is the really tough one. I think I'll go with this one. And then this one here comes back. I was wondering if that would happen. Or we could also send off 3 packs of building materials in addition to that to get something a little different here. Some jerky, some parts, and 4 people. That might actually be better? Question mark. Let's actually sit on that one for a second. Let's go back to the building choices here. So, the suggestion to go with the root delivery line was to take the herb garden and just focus it on herbs. Or at least, possibly focus it on herbs. And then, that way you can focus on getting a lot of herbs, and you can get the roots you need from the delivery line. Maybe you have some herb gardens that are also making roots just to keep it supplemented. I have to keep an eye on the root quantities in storage, but I like that idea, so let's do that idea. That was a pretty good idea. It's a good suggestion. Let's see. 2-star fabric is my key here. Coal and bricks and jerky would be nice here, though. 3-star planks, but I don't really care for the other stuff here, so let's go with the kiln. And then I was hoping to see, and we're not seeing, a good plank recipe, although we did have one, but I was hoping to see the carpenter, specifically. The biscuits and pie would be really good, but we need a flour recipe before that, so one of these two for flour. Since we have the trade routes, I think I'm going to go with the provisioner, so that we can have the packs of provisions really inexpensively. Yeah, let's do that one. And so then, we go back into this, and we look at this, and I didn't get... Well, the only improved building material recipe that I got is bricks. The jerky is really nice. We don't have any meat yet. Or bugs. Well, we don't get bugs in this biome, right? Right. But we'll see meat eventually, I would assume. We'll also potentially get meat from the eggs as a side product. This is the tough one. I think I'll go with this one, even so. And then finally, have 3 lizard houses and 3 harpy houses. Well, that would be good, except that there's no guarantee we're going to have those, because we don't have those as essential buildings yet. Or essential blueprints, rather. However, opening 2 danger glades just to get some extra copper ore production in a biome where we're not likely to see much copper ore. A couple of wildfire essences, which... might actually be useful. And some coal. Wow. That's, Ow. I think I'll still go with... Yeah. Still, there's no guarantee that I'm even going to see one of these, let alone both of them. And then I'm going to want to take either one of them, let alone both of them. Oh... I think I'll do this one then, even though I don't really care for that one either. Alright, so we are working on cutting into this glade here. We have the herb garden, which we don't have any fields just yet. We also have the provisioner and the kiln, which we can get going on once we have bricks going. So I have to make some bricks in order to make some bricks, which we are ready to get started on. Let's open this up. Let's also budge you guys up here a little bit. Chop, chop. Missed. Also, I could be using the shift hotkey, but I'm not. I suppose we can get one of these queued up, as well as one of these. Huh? Why did that not go? Weird. Okay. So we aren't going to need those. We might need those. We're not going to need those, at least not right away. Here we have a whole crap ton of flax. 4 squares of flax, and that's it. Interesting. Okay. Go ahead. Chop, chop. This one, maybe? Or that one? This is a danger glade, so not that one yet. Maybe we could open up this one, too. I don't think that would hurt. Go ahead and do it. That means we can also get going the harvester camp, though, because that'll give us a bunch of plant fiber, which I'm glad that I chose this route delivery line rather than that one. Let's do this with one of you. Make the bricks first. Oh, we don't have any stuff, right? We need to get that thing going. This one. Alright, I have a third camp here. I forgot about the third guys. Probably going to pull them out shortly. Did I get all... I didn't get all 3 in there anyway. Alrighty. Let's actually just move you all over here. Let them empty this thing out. And then they can do, you know, whatever. I need to use my shortcuts more. M for move. Because I want them to help building the shelters. And I'm not going to build the big shelters because we don't have... I only need 3 of those. We don't have the stuff. The good plank recipe. 11 people? Yeah. No, 8. 3, 6, 9. I need 4 of them. There we go. Yes, I know. There we go. Now let's get this started. I'll probably move it again, but let's get somebody in there to start picking up some of that. Got some farms here, or fields here. Roots, clay, and small abandoned cache. Go ahead and keep working on those trees. Let's get these ones here. Let's also do just a little bit over here to make sure we get around the edge of that farm, because I like to make sure that I get it all. This can move over here. We can put that harpy in there that we have on hand. And we just have one builder, though, working on the building. Wait, why is the harpy still doing building? Because I put the human in there instead. Oops. There we go. Swap it up. Sorry. Yeah, I know you don't have any of that yet. We're working on it. Let's put that over there for a moment. Let's move this closer to the storage a little bit, but still up against the stuff. I'm not going to delete this yet. I will very soon probably delete it, but not yet. We'll get that staffed in a little bit too. Should we turn this in? Could. Yeah, let's do it, because we're harvesting clay right now, so we should have that on hand. Plus, we get a building choice. Not going to take the small farm. Is the forager better with the grain, roots, and vegetables? Roots and vegetables, sorry. Or the trapper with the meat and the eggs? Well, I'm going to go with old reliable trapper's camp. Even though we don't have any use for it yet, I'm going to hope and pray that we will. Or something. Come over here. Let's queue up some of these as well. Notice I put it right where the farm's supposed to go. And still waiting on you because we're still waiting on this. Let's do this delivery, please. Must have been already queued up to... Yeah, okay. Okay, let's get everybody in houses. Pull a couple of those lizards out so we can get also hostility 0, which also helps because we don't need to worry about the fog quite as much. We're eating those roots as fast as they're coming in. I may still have to plant them. Alright, that was the trapper camp. So we need to get, excuse me, in here. Shouldn't have done that. Because we need to get the farm in here, so we can get some humans in it to get it plowed. hopefully at some point today. I think that's a good spot. Oh, we need planks for that. Right. Just do 4 of those. Yeah, 10. 10 of those, or 29, I mean. Do 4 of those, and, oof. Well, at least nobody's super unhappy. That's good. We could probably hit this glade over here. It might be a good one to do. I will probably end up doing that little one and probably all of these danger glades, but at least for now. Let's go right there. Give me just a bit here just to kind of see what's happening. Get a feel for the place. Let's pull you out as well. Yeah, interrupted, so, yep. Not for hostility reasons, but for construction reasons. Although I probably should swap in one of the lizards into here, rather than the human in there, so we can have the humans for this. Although we need the bricks, or the planks, I mean. Let's do this and that. Oof. Okay. Let's do this. Family gratitude, 40 water skins for every reputation point gained through high resolve. Alright. Big strategic changes. That's a lot of words. Always come with it. Doesn't period. Every neighboring town offers +2 more trade routes, but no trader will arrive in your settlement until you complete at least 5 trade routes. Nah. We don't have that many neighboring towns, so let's do this one. And then people. 2 or 2. Let's go with this one. There's 5 leather. Wonder if I can make a use of that. Callback. Callback. And then that also gave us 4 spots at each of these, so now we're up to 16 housing slots without even trying. That, and then let's do lizards here. Come on over here. Let's see if we can punch into this glade right there without too much hassle. And maybe we'll get that done too. Making the planks. Good. Well, what I want to happen is for this lizard to do that delivery as soon as it's done. So I gotta be... Oh, crap, I just right-clicked on it by accident. So large berries, which means we want the large herbalist. Large meat, which means we got the good trapper, big trapper. Some clay right there. A small band or medium band of cash right there. We have an apothecary that we can get for free. This will make us tea, incense, and biscuits. That's a good combination. We can use that. And then we have the hidden trader cemetery. After 13 minutes, we will have a quick cover-up of this crime will prevent any serious consequences. Otherwise, the Merchant Guild will retaliate. All your goods are worth 50% less to traders. These are a little weird because they make it sound like it's going to be permanent, but again, it's only in effect until you actually clear this event, and then they go back up to full value. But we also would gain 1 impatience point, which is also a little unclear because does that impatience point then go away when we burn this thing down or report it, or what? Given this, the cost of this, I'm going to go with the burn it down, as long as we can burn it down, which we can. 40 hostility every 60 seconds while it's being worked, but at the end we'll get 3 global resolve, 40 stone, 5 ancient tablets, which we can probably just sell, and 3 incense for every 10 roots produced. Now, that doesn't count these. We tested that in my last series during early access, and that does not affect these, and I don't remember seeing a bug fix or an enhancement or anything in the patch notes since that video, so for sure that is not affected by this, but there are plenty of roots on the ground we'll pick up. There are also there's also the chance of doing the farming of them if we need to, so I think we're going to go with this option. Let's throw... Ouch. Let's pull a couple of you out like that, and we'll throw them in there instead. We'll just do, we'll do 3 actually, to get it done fast. Oh, not that, not that. Wrong thing. This one and that one. Burn it down. Go. Alright, did we get the bricks we need yet? Yes, we did. Okay, turn that off. Send those back. Turn that back down to 0 also. Let's get that kiln up and running. I'm going to pull one of you out of here. 2. Let them work on those 2 things, or let that one work on those 2 things. We'll get those planks cranked out. I should have had that human do the delivery before they left. That's okay. Let them finish the craft they were crafting too. Put a lizard in here and get this going soon. We can do this with either. We can do the bricks with that. Even though we're going to get a little bit of stone, I'm going to save that stone maybe for paved roads. Yes. Which we unlocked as part of the last level up, I believe. Next orders. Wine and pottery, or crops and comfort decorations. Well, the wine would help. Wait, it doesn't help anybody, does it? It helps nobody. So, the only thing that helps is, well, getting the point, of course, but also if we have to make luxury goods or something like that, or just to sell luxury goods. So I'm going to go with this one. Getting the 8 packs of crops will be fine. Here we have sacrificed a bunch of fuel. We had this one last time for decent rewards. The extra resin is hilarious, of course. Or 10 villagers with jerky need fulfilled for 120 seconds. We have 2 that like jerky. I don't think the harpies do. Oh, they do. 3 that like jerky. Let's do that one. Just because it's that one. It gives us 2 extra people, a bunch of meat, and extra bonus jerky production. If we don't get a better recipe, that makes the one in here pretty good. Reasonable, at least. A 2-to-1 ratio on the meat production, or on the jerky, the meat to jerky ratio. You're gonna move you over. There you are. We gotta build. Nope, we don't have to build any houses yet. Get this done. Probably should have given them a road in through here. Although I probably want it right there where the roots are. So, hostility 2. Plant what you can. You don't have much time, but although we really don't have the kind of roots we need. Let's do a forager camp. Yes. Green one, go there. You can move over here. Just be a little bit closer to that. Yeah, I think we should just go ahead and delete this. I'm not going to use it. I do this pretty much every time. I get that the third one going for just a little bit of time, and then end up trashing it. It doesn't end up costing us anything because we get the materials back. Unless you have that one world map modifier that we saw, or at least that I think we saw, that removes your ability to get said things, but that's okay. Put one of you in there. We'll get 2 people back from this in a bit, and then we can have some more stuff. One of them will be a lizard, which we can put into there. We'll wait on this for a little while. We can't really use it yet anyway, because we need to build the provisioner yet. And drop back down into hostility 1 because this got done. We're going for a coffee break there? Alright. Where is the edge of this? Right there. Oh, I guess I should have put the road through there then. That'd have been smarter. Let's do it. Although my camp is in the way. And then I can just continue it right through here and into here, right into that building. Okay. Planning the roads. What do you got? Oh, good stuff. We could use that stone we picked up. That's actually the best use for that stone right now. Anyways, opening caches like that. We can turn the free roots or the vegetables. No, the free roots probably into packs of crops. We need 8 of those. I'll put the 8 in there now. We're not going to turn that on yet, or well, we will turn it on, but we needed how many building materials? 3. What to make them out of, though? Probably the bricks right now, although that's not a great idea either. Because we don't have anybody in here yet with those. How close? Last handful? Alright, last handful. Proceed. You can hop out, though. Although, I wish it had been the other way around, but that's okay. Alright, so we need to trim more trees then. Let's clear this mess of trees right here. Put one of you up here. I forgot I pulled those guys out. Put one of you, actually put them both up here, just like that. There's our storm again already. Interesting. Okay, there we go. Make what you want. We'll be fine. We probably only need 4 woodcutters anyway to keep up. Maybe 5. You two are bored, you can come and do something else. Actually, no, you can't, because now the storm begins, so we want to plow. Is there 11 there? Yeah, 11. There, give you something to do. No free builders, but it's only for this, and I don't think we're quite ready yet for that. I guess we kind of are. Well, we need to get this going first. No barrels. Yes to packs of provisions, and probably the herbs. That's a good number, I guess. Should probably build our trader, although we don't have a builder right now, but I'm going to put it way down here. Out of the way. Stonecutter, let's do this one. They're about the same distance. Actually, that one's probably a little closer. Need more people. We have, no, we didn't unlock level 2. I thought we had, but we forgot. We didn't. I forgot. So let's wait on that a little bit. Here we are, Cornerstone. Exploration contract. Gain 20 reed and 20 clay for each discovered glade. It's useful. 3 packs of provisions for every new villager. That's also useful. And this one, I never really care about that one so much. What's more valuable here? I don't feel like we need the reeds, because that is used for making like cloth and wine. The clay, we have a decent supply of, so I don't feel like we need that either. So I think we should go with the peasant supplies. And then our people will be here in a moment. 5 or 4, unless there's a reason not to take the 5, we'll take the 5. Taking the 5. Alright, there's some more people. Let's get some housing built for them. Just need 1 house. And these. Actually, let's have you all keep going this way. Like that, somehow. We'll put somebody else back in here. And somebody else back in here. That way we can work on things and stuff. Loud noise, if you heard that. Sorry about that. We should probably get... I think I'll just have, like... Oh, we need planks. Oh, we need planks. Well, let's get somebody to work here then first. Harpy? Sure, why not? How's this going? Doing deliveries, or was that just one thing finished? Let's give you another worker. Let's get those planks and fabric made. Yeah, need to get that stuff made. This too, though, could use another worker. We're out of workers again already. There you all go. Let's do this. Let's do that. Still the mushrooms there. Okay. Where did all my workers go? It's in here. Faster traders, but that's okay. Sahilda is here. We could sell those 5 tablets. They are potentially useful for orders, though. So maybe I should sit on them for a while. Although that 40 amber would be kind of nice to have. I don't know that it's actually necessary. Although it could be nice for some of these, especially this one, given that we don't have a good cloth recipe right now, fabric recipe right now. That could be useful. I guess I could sell 2 of them. Which would be enough. No, it wouldn't be enough. Because it's 125. I'd like to keep a couple of them at least. Oh, let's see. What do we want to do with this? Maybe nothing. Let's actually wait. Let's take a look at the trade routes feature. So this is new that we just unlocked. And this shows access to the Smoldering City, plus towns we've completed already. Traders Rest and Range Aid were our first and second towns, respectively. And so what you're able to do is set up trade routes with those towns to trade a specific item that you have. In this case, right here, we can offer 14 leather, which has a value of 14 cents, 0.14 amber. 14 stack of 14 is 1.96, plus 1 pack of provisions, which is worth half of an amber, and they will give us 3 amber for that. Now, there's a little bit of gray area on how to do this math, but the easy way to do it is just to add up that parenthetical number there and that parenthetical number there to come up with about 2.5, and that's a little bit better than a little bit less than the 3 amber that you're getting, which means that the amber is a good deal. Now, if you considered a slightly different take, which is if I took this stuff and sold it to Sahilda, she wouldn't actually give me even 3 amber for it because it's only worth about 2.5. She would actually almost give me 2 amber for it. So in that case, because remember, ambers cost 1.5 or 1.25 from the trader. So in that case, this is worth even more than comparatively to that. So this has a value of less than 2 to Sahilda, and so then we have, this is an even better trade in that case. We can look at other things. The sell button here is going to be grayed out if you do not have the materials in either of these columns. This column will always be packs of trade goods, or provisions rather, and then this one here will be whatever item that you can sell to that town. So the Smoldering City, we could possibly sell them that 14 leather, although I may live to regret it, as we learned in the past. But I think it might be worth it just for the value there. We don't have any of that. Coal we're just barely starting to make, and 1.25 and 0.5 is 1.75. That is a decent enough deal. Those are the only 2 things we can sell. We could do this, and in fact we could actually sell both stacks of this for twice the amount. So that's 5 per stack and 1 per, or 5 per, I guess it's a stack, or 5 per unit here, and 1 per unit to get 2, or we can go obviously to 10, 2 to get 4, and the time doesn't go up to double. So the time is only added like about 1/3 to the overall time, which is kind of nice because you can get a little bit more amber in a not as much of time. So I think we should just do this here and then do this here and hope that we don't live to regret either one of those. So by selling stuff to another town, depending on the value of the amber, in this case 4 to Range Aid, and in this case 3 to Smoldering City, we will gain some progress toward our standing with these other towns. Our standing starts out at 0, level 0, which is neutral, and then by selling them additional selling them stuff, you can level up in standing with them. The first level is earned after selling items with the value or with the payment of 10 amber. Not the value, but the payment of 10 amber. So we're going to get 3 with Smoldering City, whichever one it was. 3 with Smoldering City, and 4 with Rain Shade, and that'll get us 30 and 40% respectively toward our first level with them. And as we make progress, there are new trades every season. These are the drizzle trades. We will have new trades in the clearance and then again in the storm. And as we level up with them, they will offer us better and better trades. So we'll see how that goes. So I think I'm just going to tell Zahilda to walk away for a while. We'll see who comes next in the next season. One builder, 2 homeless. Yeah, let's get this house built. Yeah, we got a lot of copper. Or clay. This helps. The steel shovels helps. It helps a lot, actually, because for every time they harvest, they're not getting 1, they're getting 2 clay from each stack here, each charge. And so this is not worth 20 clay now, but it's worth 40 clay, which is really good. Alright, I think Zahilda will be leaving here shortly. Yeah, 5 seconds. If I had the people, I would take this. I would also take that. Although we could assign that 1 worker, because I think she's idle anyway. I don't know where. Oh, she was working on roads. That's fine. We don't need the roads that badly. So let's do this, and then we will investigate that. You can grab some planks and bricks, maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Might not have enough. First trade route completed. And so we just come here and collect that 4. We can set it to auto-collect, but I like to have the reminder of, hey, you've got trade routes to turn in. Because it also tells me, hey, you've got trade routes that you could possibly take if it's a new season, or even otherwise if there was more offered than we could take as active routes. So the only offer we can actually do this season is eggs. We're doing pretty good on food, even though most of it's, if not all of it's raw. But we could part with some of these eggs if it's worth it. But 162 plus 1 is way more than 2. Even if this was worth 1.25, that's still 2.5, which is still not worth it. So I'm going to pass on these deals in the clearance. Orders. Standing level 2 with 2 settlements on trade routes. So now that we've unlocked the trade route feature, we get orders that apply to it, such as this one, where if we get 2 towns, 2 standing level 2, then we can get these items here. Not a bad deal, but I don't know that I want those. Instead, maybe we do this, because this is sell goods worth at least 45 amber to a trader or trade route, which will get us some of the same kind of stuff with the tools here. 3 people, which I always need people, and traders survive quicker. So let's take that one. And then here, have the need for clothing fulfilled 14 times, or 14 villagers simultaneously in 120 seconds, or have a kiln and part with 40 coal to get a bonus to brick production, some oil, and some sea marrow. Let's do that one. Parting with the coal is not the greatest idea, but we can make more. Let's move you around a little bit, like over here. This is going to be an off year. We're not going to clear any things. You're still bringing stuff in. Okay. Slow going. You're still cooking that jerky? Oh, it's 2 minutes on that. Ouch. Let's prioritize this and prioritize that, just to kind of get some of this stuff done. The other trade route's completed, but I'm going to sit on it. I'm not going to turn it in just yet, because that'll stay here and remind me that, hey, you've got trade routes to look at when the storm comes. I'm going to let you do some other work. We'll leave this active, because it's got 4 planks in it, and we'll just assign somebody else to it in a little while. It may yell at us to do something about it. I can't remember. Oh, you were building that house. Oops. Good thing I let you free. Oops. Derp. Alright. I'm gonna pull you out of there too. Let's swap in one of you into here and you over here. So putting the lizard in here because of the comfortable bonus. And that way we can get a little bit more of this done. A little bit more. I'll give you the rest of the planks we need for this. We just need a couple of bricks. We have a couple of bricks. Alright, well then. Let's put that human back in here. And they can get to work on that. Last couple of trees here being chopped, and I can move you over there to help with that job. They'll do some hauling while this one's being chopped. Storm has come. Oh, is coming. Lizards and harpies are both exceedingly happy. That's good to see. And yeah, I'll let you work that by yourself. It'll take you a minute and a half, but who cares? Storm is here. Oh, we need to build our trappers camp too. Eventually. Let's do this. Turn that in. And we don't have anything to part with here. But that's okay because the storm is short. So now I have to remember because I turned it in. It happens. It's alright. I think we might pop this glade open. So let me make sure we're good here. We are. Working on that. Do this. Alright. We will wait on this one until we can turn it in after the storm. Not that we need to wait, but I like to wait, as I explained before. That... Oh, now you're bored. Great. Well, we can get that harpy to do some work here. And then let's turn this in. We'll get those people. Let's do this. Family gratitude comes back. Woodcutter's prayer, +1 to wood production, but you lose all stored fuel upon picking this cornerstone, which means we will lose 300 wood and 5 coal. Probably not. Probably not. Or the lost supplies for completing dangerous and forbidden glade events. Let's do it. Why not? Couldn't hurt. This one here. Clothier, the coats. Other skins and scrolls, or the scribe, or the weaver. We should probably do the weaver just to have a good fabric recipe. Plus, I think this is a harpy building. It is. Let's do it. Well, I wanted to put it there. Sadly, the game is going to troll me a little bit. I could probably counter-troll it a little bit here. But let's also get this started down here. Since I should have already done it. There. And the people showed up. So let's do, not that. Wait. I did it. Alright, yeah, I'm already good. 4. Humans would be good to get. I feel like we're low on humans. Let's do this group. Some more stone that could be good for breaking open those things. Let's assign 2 of you to this. Put that there. This is good now. We're probably not going to make the tea right away, but we could. The incense, neither, but the biscuits would be really good. What about a small hearth out here? How close can I get it? Maybe there. That's not bad. I'll have to move this, but that's fine. I can move that over by one more. Put a road in here. And then we can put a hearth in there, which means that I want to put like a storage in... somewhere over here. Put it right there. I'll go ahead and put that in now, and then we'll wait for... No, wait, that's not the right spot, is it? Yeah, that was the right spot. Sort of. Alright, do that, please. Do the things. Man, I shouldn't have given 3 trees to cut. That's okay. We'll get it. Oh, trades. We got 2 that we can do. There's a little number there that tells you how many are available. And on this side, how many you can turn in, I believe. If there's numbers there. Another 5 coal offering. If I didn't want to save for this, I could do that, but we only have 5 anyway. The copper we could part with, though. 238 and 2 is 338. That's a really good deal. And Trader's Rest we haven't moved on yet. Let's do 2 stacks of this. That sells most of the copper ore that I have, but I'm okay with it because, well, it puts us into level 1 with Trader's Rest by selling, by getting paid 12 amber. So let's do it, and we'll be okay. Unless this would get us to the next level with Rain Shade, which it won't, I'm not going to bother. And there we go. Ancient Shrine is our event here. Medium abandoned cache, large encampment, more people. Good. Berries, meat, roots, and sea marrow. At least it's small berries here, so we can actually harvest those once these mushrooms are done. Let's see. Let's take a look at this. Providing, well, let's see. Excavating is that. We have 9 minutes to complete this one, or it kills 5 random villagers. This excavate we can't afford anyway, and I don't like doing those anyways, so we're gonna go with the loot. We can provide 16 of something. I would say that eggs is as good as any, although the roots might actually be the smarter thing to do. The force hostility is temporarily increased by 200 points. No big deal. Let's throw a couple people at it and get it started. That takes us up 2 whole hostility levels, but like I said, no big deal. Clear a bunch of trees here and here. And we need another house here. Stonecutter needs to move again. Down here. Woodcutter needs to... Oh, it was a stonecutter. Woodcutter here needs to move now. There. Let's put in the weaver. I'll have to probably put somebody back in here on planks then, which isn't a problem. And we should put somebody in here, which would be a harpy proficiency. So let's replace some of the harpies that are in doing logging with somebody else. So we can put at least one of them in here to make some biscuits. Harpy. Now that we have the storage made, that is. And I'll put the hearth in here, but not just yet, I don't think. Maybe I should, but... you know. Are we with people? 3. We could do this. This would be really good. What do we get over here, though? Yeah, I'd still rather do this one over here. Although maybe I should do this one first. Let's do this one first. Let's do the roots again. Here. I'm going to give you those 2. Question mark. And then this here, we can do not either of these for right now. You can use just that. And we can put that other harpy in here. And that'll be good. Trade route completed. We'll sit on that for a minute. We can do this, which will get us 25 coal. Oh, wait a minute. Let's do that. Let's take a look in here again at this one. Now we have 35. We need to have 3 turn-ins. Oops, 3 turn-ins. To sell 15 of that to get... so that's 375 plus $1.50 is 5.25. A little bit of extra profit there, but that gets us to level 1 with Rain Shade. So let's do it. And we will flip the Trader's Rest into level 1 also. Building. Distillery, wine, porridge, and barrels. Now, I screwed up last time. and we got offered that building. I missed the fact that humans like porridge. I don't know, I'm an idiot, I guess. So we can actually use the porridge already. The other group that likes porridge is the foxes. And I think every complex food is enjoyed by at least 2. Even though we have a biscuits, though, this might not be a bad idea over here either. To have, because the wine's not that useful, to have the pie here as well as the pottery. Pie is enjoyed by humans as well as biscuits are, but pie is enjoyed by all 3. Biscuits are enjoyed by the harpies as well. No, wait. Beavers like biscuits too. So I guess at least 2 for every food, maybe. I don't know. So I think the bakery is still the best bet, even though we already have a biscuit recipe elsewhere, because the pie and then the pottery also to make vessels to make ale or pickled goods or something like that would be a really good idea. So let's do that, and we'll get baked here. Like that. I don't have any workers right now, but that's okay. And we also gobbled up all of our flour. That's no problem either. We'll get some free people once we finish this and this. We got a lot of free people once we finish this. You know what? Actually, let's get that hearth going. Or staged out anyway. Because we're going to want to put some houses out here too. Alright. You know what I didn't build? I didn't build the rain collector. And we need parts? We used up all the parts? That's not good. Maybe we won't get a rain collector this time. How close are you to being done? 21 seconds? And that just finished? Did they really get that cleared out that fast? What option did I choose? Okay. Got a couple of free people anyway. Do I have orders coming in with parts? 5 of them. Okay. I guess that'll have to do. Trade route. Sell some meat. We could do that. 90 plus 1 is 140, or plus 50 is 140. So that's a pretty good deal. Down here we have another coal deal for Trader's Rest. I'd rather do this one. And I'd rather do 4 stacks of it to get these guys to level 1 as well. That's 20 of our 81 meat. We should be fine. So let's do it. And 1 second on the... there it is. Get that to level 1. And then we'll get better deals, though, from... Well, Trader's Rest, we should already have better value deals from them. Yeah, 350 here. Plus 2 is only 450, and that's worth 7 to us. That's a really good deal. And if I could really make it work, I would do it, but it's not probably that worth it at this point anyway. Let's see, lizards are still happy. We still don't have any other housing other than the big shelter, so I'm not going to worry about that. And especially because, well, we're not making decent planks, so I'm not going to worry about that. Let's just keep going this way. Hello. Harvesting is faster. We could do that. Bigger storage. Biscuits at the kiln and rain mill. We don't need that. We have already 2 biscuit recipes as it is. Of course, I think the last time we were offered this, we also had 2 biscuit recipes already in 2 different buildings. So the game is just trolling me, as per usual. I think I will buy the harvesting is faster. I'll hopefully get a planting is faster as well. Those are useful, especially when you have patches of 15 or so. We only have 2 workers. They help out a lot. Something that you sell that I want. We're going to need to get into the pipe conversation at some point, which means we should be able to... We need to be able to make copper or crystallized dew, so we should look for a recipe for one of those. You don't sell any of it. We could buy the pipes directly, but I'm not really feeling it just for 5. So pass on that. We could go with buying some planks so we don't have to produce as many, especially because we don't have any. But I'm not really feeling that either. We could buy some complex food, but I don't feel that either. So I think I'm going to pass and just keep doing trades. What do you need? Planks. Maybe I will buy some planks. And you're just struggling to make them. We've got 6 in storage that you need to deliver. You know what? Let's do it anyway. Let's buy some planks. Should I buy them all? Yeah, why the heck not? Auto. 9. No, let's sell one of these. And let's auto this. Let's do that. It's ridiculous, yes, but why not? Although, you know what? Let's just do this then. And do this. Even better. Do it. Alright, so now we got planks. And they're going to get, of course, the building materials directly from this storage, which is really nice, too. Let's put in a shelter or 2 over here. That'll house 8 people, which is what we need. Plus a park, of course. And I will probably have to dismantle one of these shelters to balance things out a little bit. But we'll do that. That'll be fine. And you? Deliver 4 ancient tablets. See? For lots of food and some wine. We don't need the wine, but lots of food is good. Or have 12 harpies and have 10 villagers simultaneously satisfied with jerky. To get some extra harpies, some scrolls, and a bonus to berry production. I think I'll do that one. I think we'll be okay with these. So let's do this one. Oh, I saw you were done. Let's put you over here. Let's give you a road dedicated for your own nefarious purposes there. And that'll be good. We need to put a lizard in here. Not that. Oh, I need to get somebody in here, too. Back in here. Human, go in there. Actually, 2 of you go in there to get us caught up. Pottery's good, but let's use that. Did I switch? I did not. Oops. That. And, yeah, that's fine, because that's fine. Do it. I still need those parts. What are we... No, what are we waiting on for those parts? 3 packs of building materials. Let's get those started, too. And then 8 packs of crops for this one. Those will be fine to get once we're ready to do it. So let's do this. Put a worker in here. 8 packs of crops, 3 building materials. Let's do... Can't do that. Let's do the fabric there. Then. There. Yeah. Jorg is leaving. What are you grabbing? Roots? Okay, that's fine. Excuse me. Oh, I need a lizard in here. Which means I gotta find one. Here's one. You can kick people out of houses just by locking their slots, by clicking on them, and then they will go and house themselves somewhere else. And then if I unlock them, they won't move back because they're happy with the house they're in. It's the same level, so they're happy there. And that puts 8 people here, which is what I want. This trade route is complete. Anything else we wanted to do here before we go? Nope. Into the next season, that is. Small forager camp. You're done. For now. Because you can't get those. Bummer, dude. Alright, hop out then. Put you folks over here, because they've got storage over here, so they can work from over here. And we're just going to trim some trees for a little while. 6 of them going. Where do we want to go next? Maybe up here? Maybe. Maybe, though, we should end the episode here, going into this storm, because it's already at 54 minutes. So... this is going pretty well. Hopefully we can get some of these camp upgrades. We could use 2 of them. And then we can also work on some of these. And whatever else we decide to work on. So, thank you all for joining me. And I will see you all next time. Bye for now.